Now we're making our most popular breakfast casserole for Christmas morning. We're making it ahead, and we're going to throw us some biscuits in the oven while we're at it so we can have something for supper while we're at it. Now, I am making Swaggerty sausage. Today, I am using their hot sausage in this casserole. It takes a pound of sausage in the casserole. So we're just going to go ahead and put this in a skillet behind me and let it start getting brown while we do everything else. And y'all are going to see how fast this comes together. You can make this ahead of time for Christmas morning, because especially for mamas and stuff like that. Of course, some of y'all just might like to have cereal. I don't know. But it was always a tradition at our house to go down to my grandmother's. Every Christmas, we went down to Granny's for breakfast. All of that was on my daddy's side, that's how we got together every year for Christmas, was on Christmas morning. So all of us took our favorite baby dolls and toys that we got on Christmas morning. We always had our PJs on, and everybody went down to Granny's, and that was the only time of year I remember her making fatback. And we always had fried ham and sausage and bacon. You name it, we had it. We had grits, we had gravy, we had scrambled eggs. She didn't go ahead and fry no eggs for the whole, and it was a lot of people because Granny and them had 5 kids. And then all of them had about 4 kids, except for one didn't have any kids. And so we had a big family, and we loved getting together. It drove my mother crazy, to tell you the truth, because she didn't like us having to get up from our Christmas morning toys and having to leave them. But as kids, we enjoyed it because we wanted to show our cousins what we got. All right? So we didn't dread it as much, I guess, as Mama did. She was probably just tired from being up the night before. Huh. But because my dad was not the kind of guy who would help her put together toys, I can tell you that right now.
Now, if you got any kids watching, you probably don't need to let them hear this part.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm just saying, Mama had to do everything by herself.
Yeah, she helped Santa sometimes.
Yeah, she had to get everything ready for Santa. Huh. Daddy didn't do things like that. Lord, I was raised, y'all. My daddy, I never seen him pick up a broom, sweep, or anything. He was spoiled rotten. All right, let's start this. I was raised the old-fashioned style, I reckon. All right, so we are going to crack 12 eggs into this. Before I crack these eggs, I think I'm going to go ahead and chop up my pepper. And of course, you don't have to put peppers in it if you don't want peppers. But if you do, then of course, chop up some peppers. Y'all, I got my nails done yesterday. I haven't had my nails done. I don't think I've had my nails done since we moved in this house. Now, sometimes I'll get those glue-on nails and wear them for y'all. But I haven't been to the nail salon, I don't think, since I was in St. Mary's. If I have, it's just been one time. Maybe I did it for Amy's graduation. I can't remember. But anyway, me and Amy went out yesterday. We had the best time while Chris stayed in here and watched football all day. So we went shopping again. We ate out. We went shopping. We went to a chocolate shop. Woo! We got us some chocolate. We had fun. Fun, I'm telling you. And I got Chris some Christmas presents. Y'all are not going to believe where I did a lot of my shopping. And I mean a lot. Ace Hardware. Our Ace Hardware in Savannah, it is amazing. They have so many things. It's like going downtown to Savannah. They got everything in there that you would go see in downtown Savannah. There were so many things in there. Amy said the store she worked in carried when she worked downtown. They had phalo bracelets that the kids want for Christmas. It's where that you track the animals. You know, you get the bracelet, you go online, and they tag the animals, and you can watch and see where your animal is, and you can see the lion wherever he roams. And I mean, it's pretty cool. Well, they had those. They had they had pajamas. They had beautiful clothes for women. I'm talking about beautiful stuff. Like I thought it would be more like Tractor Supply. And I like Tractor Supply, but they don't have a lot. But they have a little. But y'all, it was unreal what they had in there. So I shopped and I bought everybody something in Ace Hardware. Can you believe that? And I mean, they're nice gifts.
You don't even know who them people are in Ace Hardware.
So?
Did you?
Oh, you said I bought them a gift.
You said you bought
I
everybody
said
in
I
Ace
bought them a
Hardware.
gift. I mean, I bought everybody's gifts in Ace Hardware, except for the ones I got on Amazon, of course. I got a few on Amazon, and me and Amy got a few at Bell's. Oh, guess what else we did, y'all? I'm just full of information because it's Christmas. We also went to a baby thrift store and got my niece a bunch of baby clothes because she's having a baby in March. So we had to make sure and get the right season for the right age. And they are so cute. She's having a little boy and she's naming him Oliver. Isn't that cute? So, this year at Christmas, on my daddy's side, since she's having her first baby, we are having a baby shower for Christmas. And we're having a New Year's Eve, the collards and the black-eyed peas and all that stuff. And a baby shower. All in one. Don't that sound like fun? I bet it's going to be. All right. So, on Christmas morning here, I'm already going to have this casserole made. And I guess I'll cook something good for supper that day because we don't have anywhere we have to be that day. Me and Chris always are here by ourselves. Most of the time on Christmas, just Amy and May come. And so it's a small little gathering. But now we do our family Christmas this year on the 27th, I think.
Need to find out.
27th, that's Saturday. Keisha and Carter and the kids, that's the day we open presents. It's the 27th this year. So we don't get up on Christmas morning and open presents. We wait until all the kids can be here at one time. A lot of y'all get so confused because we wait for Keisha and you're like, who's Keisha? And I'm like, I don't know what that was. And I think it was a string off of one of the onions. I was like, she's our goddaughter, and so she's a big part of our family.
The reason we put that butter in there is because the Swaggerty sausage
Yeah.
doesn't hardly have any grease.
It sure don't.
So we just add some butter so we can saute all that with it.
So it'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And we're going to put all the grease in here in our casserole. All right, you can come around on my left. I'm going to crack these eggs.
I'm going to show them the picture.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's going to look like when it's done. Y'all won't see it done though. Sorry.
Okay, I need to give them this little update on the cookbooks real quick, real short, and y'all might see this a year from now. And if you do, then of course it don't apply to you. If you received a cookbook in the year 2025, a master cookbook, in December, you're going to get a replacement cookbook because the pages are going to be cream colored instead of this yellow tone. And the cover has got some bubbling issues, and they are replacing all of the cookbooks. Because of this, you can actually buy these, which is mostly cosmetic. You can actually buy these online while supplies last for less than half price. And they're for sale right now if you want to do that. Do I not? I don't put butter down in here, do I?
No.
We were just talking about that.
I mean, you may want to grease it.
Seems a little odd, don't it?
That's why I asked. Now, I thought you would grease it. Maybe you just sprayed it, probably.
I'm going to spray it, y'all. I don't remember if I did, if I always do or not, but we're going to do it. Just get it out of the way. Okay? Okay. So you put 12 eggs in the bottom. 1 And now these are from our chickens, so they may have a little spot in them. Y'all, guess what? We got a rooster. I don't think I've told them. I don't think I have.
Maybe.
Guess what? Chris looked at me the other day, and y'all, I've been so involved in that cookbook, and this is the honest to God's truth. I've been so involved in that cookbook. I haven't even been out to see the chickens in months. Chris came in the house and he said, Tammy, that chicken has gotten so big out there, I believe we might have a rooster. Well, he happened to go fishing. Finally, the weather permitted. And I went out there to put him up. And lo and behold, was there a rooster out there. Mm-hmm. Then we got up a couple of days ago before daylight. And guess what? He was crowing.
Mm-hmm. It's like a rooster.
But he's driving the chickens crazy.
He's acting just like a rooster.
He's already being a man. Mm-hmm. Driving them crazy.
He's ruling the roost.
He's ruling the roost. So we may just this spring, once the weather warms up, let them hatch us out some babies.
I have some chicks.
May have some babies. And if you haven't, it's been a while since we've been on and I got to talk to y'all live. We also have a new kitty. I think I did tell y'all that, but if I didn't, we got a new baby Chris found at one of the boat ramps. I'm going to get some of these spots out of here. Now look.
I wouldn't worry about them spots because we're going to have all that sausage in there and stuff.
Well, I'm just telling y'all, spots don't hurt you or nothing. You don't have to get them out. It's not the easiest thing to do, especially when you got 12 eggs in the bottom of it. I ain't worried with it. Mm-hmm. Lord of mercy, we eating them.
That's the spirit.
Let's act like country folks. All right. All right, so you crack your eggs in the bottom while you're browning your sausage. And then, I'll be right back. I'm just going to stir this up. Well, you can come see me. I turned it up a little bit so it wouldn't take forever. Oh, you know what we need to go ahead and do? I'm going to turn this off.
Turn it off.
I'm going to turn this off. We're going to throw a couple of biscuits in the oven real quick because when you make this recipe, you use whipping cream. Oh. And since I had whipping cream already, I need to use it for something. We're going to use a cup of it in this casserole.
Are we supposed to bust the eggs?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it said that or not.
I'm letting them just watch me for a minute first. I'm going to mix up just 1 cup of biscuit. When you use whipping cream, it's 2 ingredients. The flour, self-rising flour, and the whipping cream. So you just add a little bit at a time till you think it looks right. How easy is that?
Pretty easy.
It's like using biscuit mix.
You just going to do drop biscuits or something?
No, I'm going to just roll them by hand.
Oh, okay.
Now, you don't have to roll yours by hand, but I am, just for sake of time today. So I don't mess up the counter again. Now, this is really, really fatty. Mm-hmm. It's really a lot fattier than buttermilk, a lot fattier than buttermilk or anything like that. So if you want to make a 2-ingredient biscuit, it's really better to use a heavy whipping cream like this than it is to try to use oh, I need my pan. My pan, y'all. Let's throw a couple of biscuits in here. You're going to have to come right here, baby. And I'm just going to flour my hand. We're just making enough biscuit for me and Chris to have a biscuit for supper is all we're doing. So with whipping cream, you don't have to waste and make a bunch of biscuits at one time. You can just take a cup of flour, self-rising, and pour your whipping cream in there. And now it's dense. It's real dense.
Yeah, the texture is a good bit different.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
It feels real heavy.
But they're good.
But they are good.
And pretty.
Yes.
Our new kitty is a boy as well. That's our first male pet.
Since the kids were little. We had Grand.
Yeah, we had one cat for about 6 months.
Yep. I told them, I think the last time we were on, Grand was a pole barn cat. He stayed down at Granny's pole barn, and she caught him. He was feral, and she caught him. I don't know how she did it. She said, I got me some kittens. I've been feeding them. They're down at the barn. You want one? I said, yes, because she said they were pretty. And he was a Maine Coon.
Yeah.
He was beautiful.
Yeah, and friendly.
He was a
like a
big
dog.
cat.
Yeah.
With the big mane. And he would just come to you if you called him like a dog. Smart.
Handsome fella.
He was a handsome cat. He got sick and died. It was sad. Very sad. All right. That's it. That's all there is to it. So let me rinse my hands off. We're going to finish our breakfast casserole. Lord, y'all, I looked down at my nails and I'm not used to them being red and it scared me. I thought,
no.
What have I done? I did. I'm not kidding. It scared me. Scared me. All right, get these in here.
Okay.
And I'm going to put them on convection. All right. Here goes the next process. Oh, well, let me fork these a little bit.
We named him Lucky. He is a Hemingway cat.
Yep. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up.
He's got 6 toes.
24 toes total.
Yeah.
Which is really odd. Most of them don't have that many. Most of them have them on the front or the back, but normally not both, and he has both. Front and back. All right, you're going to put your cream in.
Mm-hmm. Half your cheese.
And half your cheese. We're going to salt and pepper it. We're going to go ahead and salt and pepper. Am I supposed to mix this up? Oh, crap. I'm just supposed to pour it in there?
Yeah. You wasn't even really supposed to mix the eggs up. But it don't matter. I mean, it's a casserole.
Oh,
it ain't like
they were going to be more like a fried egg on the bottom, weren't they?
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm just talking and just, whatever, Tammy. No, let me at least get some egg down under the cream. Now I'm afraid if I don't mix them some, one side of it will be full of cream and one side of it won't. All right, there you go. Done.
Well, both sides will be good. It won't matter.
I'm going to go ahead and salt and pepper it a little bit as I go. Or you could do it all at one time. It's up to you. You don't really need to salt much at all because of all this cheese that we're about to put in here. Mm-hmm. We're going to be using, 12 ounces, 16 ounces of cheese, actually, which is a lot. We about used all our cheese up. We've done a lot of partying the last few days. We've had a lot of company. And I made a bunch of mac and cheese. I made a pepper jack mac and a regular mac. And everybody loved the pepper jack best. So if y'all haven't made that yet, y'all should use that recipe. It is really good. It's not real hot and spicy. It just got, that pepper gives a little bit of flavor. It's just really good.
Yeah, I was surprised at how mild it was.
It's delicious. I liked it better than the regular mac too. And I don't even like hot stuff. And but you only use half pepper jack and half regular cheese. So if you wanted it hotter, you can use all pepper jack. And we're out of cheddar, just plain cheddar. So we're using cheddar blends. We're not going to go out, and I hope you don't either, and go buy cheese for a recipe when you got cheese in the refrigerator. Just use what you got. Cheese is pretty much cheese. Now, some of y'all cheese connoisseurs get mad at me for saying that, but when you when you're a family and you're trying to save a little money, you don't want to go, you know.
Don't want to break the bank on your cheese.
No, you don't. All right. Let's sit this right there so they can see it. All right, now you put half the cheese, which is all of this, because we're going to do a whole nother block.
This was a very good casserole.
Oh, yes, and it's super popular. It's the Fireman's breakfast casserole. If you want to know which one it is in the book, it's the Fireman's breakfast casserole.
Page 70.
We have quite a few different ones. Some have hash browns and stuff in them. This one don't, but it's delicious. All right. So now we got to do one more thing of cheese. Is that in your way now, Chris?
No.
And then we're going to finish it off. And then I'm just going to slide it in my refrigerator, y'all. I'm going to cover it, of course. I'm going to slide it in the refrigerator out there. And then on Christmas morning, when I get up, I will pull it out of the refrigerator early, let it sit out about an hour or two. Then I'll bake it. You don't want to put a casserole that's real cold into a hot oven because you're liable to break the glass, for one. And for another, it's just not a smart thing to do. Let the food come a little bit to the room temperature a little bit before you put it in there. And it don't matter if it's got meat in it. Meat's not going to go bad unless you leave it out over, I'd say, about 4 hours. So as long as you don't leave it out longer than that before you cook it, it'll be fine. So if you live in Richmond Hill or around here and you haven't been to that little chocolate shop, they got a lot more than just chocolate. A lot more. They had some delicious cakes. Whew. Y'all, it was a good looking dessert place, let me tell you. If you don't want to make a dessert, just go in there and get you some. All right. That's all there is to it. Now we just brown the sausage, onions, peppers. You can put mushrooms in this. I did not. You spread it over the eggs. Then you top it with the cheese, and that is it. How easy is that, y'all? We have successfully made this casserole. So I'm going to fry me and Chris up some bacon. This is what I'm going to do. I should have already started it. And we're going to have a biscuit and some eggs for supper. I'm just looking for something to get this out with. I guess I'll use one of these scoopers. So you take this. I guess I need to make sure it's beat up good.
This is one of those good things if you have to take something to a
Yeah.
work function or whatever, if you're having a breakfast thing at work. People really like these things.
Oh, yeah. And you can slice them just like you do cake, you know, and serve them on a plate. So they're real convenient. And you can make them in a throwaway tin, throwaway metal dish, you know, aluminum pan. Do you know that for Christmas, my gatherings this year, I did that. I made a lot of my casseroles and stuff in throwaway pans. It was so much easier to clean up after. It was much better. Much better. And I'm so glad I did, because this year we had graduation. So and Chris, thank God, stayed at home and got the prime rib ready, because I'm going to tell you, I was so tired. There ain't no way I could have done everything I needed to do that day without Chris here, making sure it got done while I was at the graduation. Graduations are long, and
it was outside, the one that they went.
Yes, and it was cold. It was cold and windy, believe it or not. Everybody was freezing. I had my hood on.
It makes a real
my jacket.
a real pretty casserole, doesn't it?
Yes,
It
it's
is
beautiful. Isn't it pretty, y'all?
Yeah.
So just remember, this year, while supplies last, y'all can get my cookbook, it does have some cosmetic issues. You can get it for $22, I think is what I'm selling them for. And but now, if you want to wait and if you want to order the other one, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. This time, I'm making sure they send me one in the mail, and I look at it and go through it. Last time, we were in such a hurry so that y'all could get stuff by Christmas that I didn't get a chance to have my hands on it. Y'all actually, some of y'all seen it before I did. That's not going to happen the second go round, okay? But the good thing is you got your book, you got your recipes, and you can make whatever you need for the holidays, and now you're going to get another one, and you can give those older ones to somebody in your family.
But we were lucky that company wanted to do the right thing.
Yes,
and
thankful.
They said, we're going to replace every one of them. We were, wow.
Yes,
So,
they did.
All you pre-order people, they're taking care of you.
Yes, we're taking care of you, and they took care of us, and we were very thankful. That guy said, I stand by my word, and if I make a promise, I make a promise. And I about started crying. I said, are you serious? And he said, yes. And I said, well, we thank you so much.
They're already ready.
Lord, about burn them.
No.
Yeah, I did too. Let me flip them over. They're brown on the bottom. I talked longer than I thought. Sometimes that happens, you know. Yeah, they about got too brown. I need to flip them upside down on something real quick. All right, y'all, we're about to eat. I'm going to make us some bacon. If y'all want to stay on and watch us, you can. If you just wanted to be on while we made the casserole, then you can go. But if you want to spend a little time with us, man, these are pretty. I want y'all to see how tall and fluffy they are. And these are just biscuits made with that whipping cream. And y'all look at them, how big and tall and fluffy they are. Look at that. Woo, they're hot. Now, they're going to be crumbly because I rolled them. Whenever you don't need a biscuit, a lot of people think you can overwork a biscuit, and you can if you want them soft and fall. A lot of people think that they crumble because you've overworked them. Biscuits that crumble have not been worked hardly at all. They don't have a lot of flour put into them. When you fold them over about 6 or 7 times and you cut them out, then they're easier to open and stuff. If you're not going to, but my mama always rolled them, so mamas were always like this. They were always delicate and fragile and hard to stuff. Even if they're big, they're harder to stuff. So that's just the way it is.
So if you're just here for the casserole, we'll take that casserole and put it in the refrigerator and then cook it Christmas morning.
Yep.
So we've done all we're going to do with that casserole for right now.
Yep. I'm going to wrap it up.
But you're welcome to watch us.
Put it in the refrigerator.
Yep.
And me and Chris are just going to make us a piece of bacon now, because that was all the sausage we had laid out. And we are going to have a biscuit. We're going to have a biscuit. Let me half this in half. And some eggs. And you know what? I think I'll make the eggs in that and put the bacon in this.
Oh, since it's already
dirty.
Might as well. Smart.
Makes a lot more sense, don't it? Let's use our noggin a little bit while we can.
Will it make that onion and stuff black? Do we need to wipe it
No,
off?
it'll be fine.
Okay.
Should be fine. This will have plenty of grease.
Okay.
Even if it does, it'll taste delicious. Delicious. Mercy. All right. Amy's out tonight. She had a date. So she's not here with us for supper. And I don't know if she's going to eat before she comes home or not. I guess I'll make one more half piece, just in case.
Marcy will eat it.
Oh, yeah. We have gotten bacon this holiday on sale for
It was 2 for $6.
2 for $6, and it's Smithfield, and we like Smithfield ourselves. Some of y'all don't, but I'm gonna tell you, I like it. It's way better than Kroger and different things like that.
It's good bacon.
It's good bacon to me. I think it tastes good. So, girl, you have got that scratch post right there next to you, and then you're scratching the floor.
That's Amy's cat. She does not know how to act.
Bad behavior cat. Amy's bad behavior cat. All right, so I'm going to put this in the fridge, and we are going to scramble some eggs. Do you want anything else, baby?
No, it'll be good.
You want grits or anything?
I mean, not unless you do. I don't have to have it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't hardly eat nothing anymore. Y'all, it's just me and Chris. We don't eat a whole lot. We don't got to have a ton of food. What was I fixing to
You
do?
gonna put that casserole in the...
Well, no, not
No?
really.
Get your eggs out?
Yes.
A bowl for your eggs?
Yes. I'm going to put these biscuits back over here stay warm. Did you want butter in one of them?
No, I mean, I can do it later. Sorry.
All right. I'll put it right here above the heat.
Okay.
Now, the chickens do lay off of laying as much this time of year. You know, you don't get as much. I don't have on an apron. I'm going to get grease on me.
Let's throw one on real quick.
I am.
Yeah, we've been getting maybe... Some days we don't get but a couple of eggs, but usually we get about 4 in the winter.
Do you want any cheese for your biscuit, Chris?
No.
No.
You can put cheese in the eggs if you want to. If you want to use cheese. But we don't really have to have cheese.
Lord, it's got a big place in it. These big old eggs are huge. I don't know who lays these. We need a mirror. Oh, a mirror. We need a camera in there
Well, them big girls.
so we can tell who lays what. I'm not going to eat but one.
Okay.
That's all I want. Lord, I tell you one thing. When you got chickens, you eat a lot of eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you don't want to cook or you don't know what you want, you go for the eggs.
Yep.
We'll just have an egg. We'll have an egg sandwich. We'll have an egg this. We'll have this, that, and this and that. We are egg eaters. Now, if you have a problem with your bacon curling, I'm going to show you the best trick.
Okay.
Mommy used to use a knife on it, but she used stainless steel, and she would just cut it in the pan, you know, like she just cut it against the bottom of the pan. But you can't do that with nonstick. Not if you're smart, you won't, especially if you got a good one. So what you do, let me reach and get these scissors. There's always keep some kitchen shears, and then once it starts curling up like that, just take them and right where the fat is, put a couple of slits in there like that, and it lays it right down. And that way, the whole piece of bacon gets done, and it ain't half of it ain't rubbery. Now, some of y'all like it like that, and it don't matter to you. Like you might like part of it crunchy and part of it rubbery, but I like it crunchy, all of it. And I don't eat the fat off of a roast or anything like that, like some people do. Lord, I had that prime rib the other day. Some people like to eat the fat off the prime rib, and Carter did. He was like, "Oh, that's the best part." I said, "I wouldn't eat that for nothing." But everybody's different, you know. But see how pretty that is and how it just laid right down. Is that my phone?
Yep.
You can hit decliner. It's going to interrupt it. There you go. That's Amy, probably on her way home. So I guess we really need to go. I need to call her and let her know I'm cooking something, y'all. And we're just going to have a few eggs and eat these delicious biscuits we made with 2 ingredients. And we're going to have this beautiful casserole on Christmas morning. Now, sausage is better in a casserole than bacon because bacon will get rubbery, okay? I don't like to put bacon in anything that I make. If it's a broccoli salad, no matter what it is, I like to cook it fresh and sprinkle it on the top when I eat it. So if you want to put bacon on your casserole, then wait till the morning you serve it and cook some and crumble it up and put it on top, all right? You can just crumble a little bit on the top. But we're going to get this in the refrigerator and have it on Christmas morning. How nice is that? Y'all have a wonderful day, and we thank you so much for watching Collard Valley Cooks, where we cook like our mamas did. If you came in late and you didn't understand the information on the cookbooks, all you got to do is go to the website, go to the cookbook tab, and there's a letter, and it explains everything in it, and that way you'll get your answers. We'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.